Hello everyone, I welcome you all back with my new video. In this video I am making a new attempt by providing solutions to R.D. Sharma exercise problems for class 10, and for this purpose today I have chosen the first topic, that is arithmetic progression. Let us start with the first exercise of this chapter, that is exercise 9.1, which says write the first four terms of each of the following sequence whose nth term are given. Here in this problem statement there are many questions given which represent the nth term of that sequence. Remember, they are particularly telling about the sequence which need not be arithmetic progression itself. It may be arithmetic progression or it may not be arithmetic progression. So let us begin with the first question, that is an is equal to 3n plus 2. Now using this nth term we have to create first four terms of this sequence. Let us see how we can do that. First of all, to find the first term I will replace n by 1. Means wherever I see n I will replace it by 1. That will give me a1 is equal to 3 into, in place of n I am putting 1, that is 3 into 1 plus 2. All the remaining terms I will be keeping as it is. Wherever n is there I will just replace it by 1, which is going to give me a1 is equal to 3 into 1 is 3 plus 2, that is going to give me 5. So the first term of this sequence is going to be 5. Similarly, second term I will do by replacing n as 2. Therefore second term of this AP is going to be 3 into 2 plus 2, that is nothing but 8. Similarly, third term will be 3 into 3 plus 2, that is 9 plus 2 is equal to 11. Similarly, fourth term will be 3 into 4 plus 2, that is 3 4s are 12 plus 2, that is 14. So these are the first four terms of the sequence which is represented by nth term, that is an is equal to 3n plus 2. These are very important questions for multiple choice. These type of questions can be asked by giving nth term of a AP. Let us go ahead with the second problem, which says an is equal to n minus 2 whole divided by 3. So first term of this sequence is going to be a1 is equal to, I will replace n by 1. Therefore 1 minus 2 divided by 3, that is going to give me 1 minus 2 is going to be minus 1 divided by 3. Similarly, second term will be a2 is equal to 2 minus 2 divided by 3. Now 2 minus 2 is 0. 0 divided by any number is going to give me answer as 0. Therefore second term of this sequence is going to be 0. Similarly, third term a3 is equal to 3 minus 2 whole divided by 3. That is 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 divided by 3. Fourth term a4 is equal to 4 minus 2 divided by 3. That is 4 minus 2 is 2 and it is divided by 3. So these are the first four terms of the sequence which is represented by an is equal to n minus 2 whole divided by 3. Next question, an is equal to 3 to the power n. Here in this problem it is not going to form an arithmetic progression. Let us see how we are going to get the sequence, that is first four terms. For first term I will replace n by 1, that is a1 is equal to 3 to the power 1. 3 to the power 1 is nothing but 3. Now a2 is equal to 3 to the power 2. 3 to the power 2 is 9. a3 is 3 to the power 3, that is 27, and a4 is 3 to the power 4, that is 81. Now as we already studied the basics of arithmetic progression, whenever we subtract any two consecutive numbers, the common difference should be same. Here if we do that, we are not going to get the common difference as same. Therefore this sequence is not going to form arithmetic progression, and as per it is given in the question, this is just a sequence represented by an is equal to 3 to the power n. Therefore the first four terms are a1, a2, a3, a4, that is 3, 9, 27 and 81. Next question, an is equal to 3n minus 2 whole divided by 5. So first term is going to be a1 is equal to 3 into 1 minus 2 divided by 5. 3 into 1 is 3, minus 2 is 1 divided by 5. a2 is equal to 3 into 2 minus 2 divided by 5. 3 into 2 is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4 divided by 5. A3 is equal to 3 into 3 minus 2 divided by 5. 3 into 3 is 9 minus 2 is 7, that is 7 divided by 5. A4 is equal to 3 into 4 minus 2 divided by 5. 3 into 4 is 12 minus 2. 12 minus 2 is 10 divided by 5. This can be also written as 10 by 5 is equal to 2. These are the first 4 terms of the sequence. An is equal to 3n minus 2 whole divided by 5. Next question is an is equal to minus 1 to the power n into 2 to the power n. So let us find the first term, that is a1 is equal to minus 1 to the power 1 into 2 to the power 1. Minus 1 to the power 1 will give me minus 1. Dot indicates multiplication. Into 2 to the power 1 is nothing but 2. 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. Therefore first term of this sequence is going to be minus 2. Similarly, second term, that is a2 is equal to minus 1 to the power 2 into 2 to the power 2. Minus 1 to the power 2 minus 1 into minus 1 give me plus 1. 1 into 2 to the power 2 is nothing but 4. 4 into 1 is 4. A3 is going to be minus 1 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 3. That is going to give me answer as 2 to the power 3 is 8. Minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 will give me minus 1. Therefore 8 into minus 1 is minus 8. And fourth term, that is a4 is equal to minus 1 to the power 4 into 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 4 is 16 and minus 1 to the power 4 is plus 1. Therefore 16 into 1 is going to give me 16. Remember, whenever we get minus 1 to the power n, if nth power is odd, then answer is going to be minus 1, and if nth power is even, we are going to get answer as plus 1. Therefore these are the first 4 terms of the given sequence, which is represented by an is equal to minus 1 to the power n into 2 to the power n. Again you can see here, this sequence is not going to form an arithmetic progression. That you can verify by calculating a2 minus a1 and a3 minus a2 and comparing the common difference. Next question, an is equal to n into n minus 2 whole divided by 2. Let us find the first 4 terms. A1 is equal to 1 into 1 minus 2 divided by 2. First we have to solve the term that are present inside the bracket. 1 minus 2 is going to give me minus 1. Minus 1 into 1 will be minus 1 divided by 2. Similarly, a2 is equal to 2 into 2 minus 2 whole divided by 2. 2 minus 2, that is going to give me answer as 0. Therefore whole term is going to be 0. Next, a3 is equal to 3 into 3 minus 2 divided by 2. 3 minus 2 will give me 1. 3 into 1 is 3 divided by 2. So third term is 3 by 2. Fourth term is 4 into 4 minus 2 divided by 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 to get cancelled, and therefore a4 is going to give me answer as 4. Again you can check that this sequence is not going to form the arithmetic progression. You can verify that by calculating the common difference of these 4 numbers. Next question, an is equal to n square minus n plus 1. Let us find the first 4 terms. a1 is equal to 1 square minus 1 plus 1, which is going to give me 1 square is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, plus 1 is 1. Similarly, second term a2 is equal to 2 square minus 2 plus 1. 2 square is 4, 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. a3 is equal to 3 square minus 3 plus 1. 3 square is 9, 9 minus 3 will give me 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. Next, a4 is equal to 4 square minus 4 plus 1. 4 square is 16, 16 minus 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13. You can check again, this sequence is not going to form arithmetic progression. Verify it by calculating common difference. Next question, an is equal to 2n square minus 3n plus 1. Let us calculate the first 4 terms. a1 is equal to 2 into 1 square minus 3 into 1 plus 1. 1 square is 1, 2 into 1 is going to give me 2, minus 3. 2 minus 3 plus 1. That is going to give me answer as 0. Similarly, A2 is equal to 2 into 2 square minus 3 into 2 plus 1. 2 square is 4. 4 into 2 is 8. 8 minus 3 into 2, that is 6. 8 minus 6 is 2 plus 1 will give me 3. A3 is equal to 2 into 3 square minus 3 into 3 plus 1. 3 square is 9. 9 into 2 is 18. 18 minus 3 into 3 is 9. 18 minus 9 is 9 plus 1 is going to give me 10. A4 is equal to 2 into 4 square minus 3 into 4 plus 1. 4 square is 16. 16 into 2 is 32. 32 minus 3 into 4 is 12. That is going to give me 20 plus 1 will be 21. So these are the first 4 terms of this given sequence. Again, this is not going to form an arithmetic progression. We have something extra to learn from the previous problem which I solved, that is problem number 8. That is nothing but represented by an is equal to 2n square minus 3n plus 1. In which here multiple terms are involved which we have to calculate, that we have to follow BODMAS rule in order to solve this. BODMAS rule says first we have to solve the terms that are present inside the bracket first. O stands for order, means if there is any order that has to be solved first, then division operation have to be done, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. So while solving problem number 8, we have come across these terms, that is order is there, minus is there, plus is there. Let us see how we are going to solve it. A1 is represented by 2 into 1 square minus 3 into 1 plus 1. So while solving this, what I did is first I solved term which is present in the bracket, that is 1. Then I went for order, that is square. 1 square I did. Then I multiplied that with 2. Then I went on subtracting and addition, which give me answer as 0. Similarly, here A2 is equal to 2 square. 2 square is first I am going to follow the order that comes in the given list. Bracket, there is no operation inside the bracket, therefore I will go to the next order, that is order, that is 2 square, that square I will do. Then there is no division operation, then comes multiplication, therefore 4 square into 2 I did, that is 8, minus, we can see one more multiplication operation is there, that is 3 into 2 will give me 6. So I completed these multiplication operations. Then I can go for addition or subtraction. Addition and subtraction can be done simultaneously, that is not a big issue. Therefore I get 2 square as 4, 4 into 2 that is 8, minus 3 into 2 that is 6. 8 minus 6 will give me 2, 2 plus 1 is going to give me 3. Similarly A3, you can try this out, that is 3 square is 9, 9 into 2 is 18, minus 3 into 3 is 9, 18 minus 9 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Similarly A4 is equal to 2 into 4 square, 4 square is 16 into 2 is 32, minus 12 plus 1 gave me 21. Next question and the last question of this exercise, that is an is equal to 2n minus 3 whole divided by 6. Similarly I can find a1 is equal to 2 into 1 minus 3 divided by 6. So 2 into 1 is, again you can see here, first I am completing the multiplication operation, that is 2 minus 3 will give me minus 1 divided by 6. Similarly A2 is equal to 2 into 2, that is 4 minus 1 is equal to 4 minus 3 is equal to 1 divided by 6. A is equal to 3 into 2, that is 6 minus 3 by 2 will give me 1 by 2. A4 is equal to 4 into 2, that is 8 minus 3 by 6 will give me 5 by 6. Hope you got some good amount of knowledge with this, all the exercise problems. These are going to be very important problems, and these are some quality questions provided in R.D. Sharma textbook. With this I am going to end the session. In next video I will be coming up with new exercise problems. Hope you are enjoying the video. Thank you for watching.